What is up, chat? What is up? Today's video is really the method on how to make quick money. You already know Blockspin has a ton of exploiters and we end up dying like this guy. But today, chat, we are gonna go against them. I do have a love and hate relationship with this method, but you can make a buck out of this method. I will say I did not check my audio when I started recording this video, so you are stuck with me. Surprisingly, when I joined this server, there was a ton of ATM hackers, so this is a perfect example of how we're gonna make money. I will say the exploiters really messed up the gaming atmosphere, and I'm not speaking upon the obvious reasons of people won't bring out really good weapons because there's a bunch of hackers, but more so I've noticed a lot of regular players camping the ATM alleyways in hopes of killing someone who has any sort of hacking tools. And personally, I don't like that at all. And I believe the root of that whole reason of people camping is really just because of these exploiters. And this is where we start the video. Basically, as you've been watching, I will find any exploiter that is attempting to go to an ATM and I'll start throwing bottles at them. The method is pretty simple. All you need is a quick pace weapon and a melee that has range to it. I personally use bottles because it's fast, and if I die, I'm not losing anything crazy. But I have seen people use guns like a saw-off or just a simple pistol, and it works as long as it's fast enough to kill the hacker. And you can tell I was struggling, and this was just an in-place hacker. These exploiters are really fast and it's hard to catch up to them sometimes, so you really have to figure out what route they're going to, or you can just sit at a spot and wait for them to come to you. There is a lot of love and hate I have for this method, and one of the reasons is if you kill one of these ATM exploiters, you will get a lot of swiping tools, and when you need to swipe, it will be a lot harder to find ATMs to swipe because these exploiters will end up beating you to it, and then you'll have to wait. Another reason why it's not entirely my favorite is because someone will come up to you and kill you right after you kill an exploiter, and killing an exploiter can take at least 30 seconds or more, and somebody usually watching you when it happens. Luckily, this guy was really nice and we worked together to get this exploiter, but it can be challenging to get them sometimes, but the results are usually worth it. And you may be questioning, why don't you just buy swipes and hack yourself? But mathematically, if you were to get a ton of swipes off of someone for free, you're making more money than you would buying it on your own. Usually people aren't this nice and drop tools, but this dude was, and so I dropped bottles for him because I knew he was using them. I have noticed a lot of people have been doing this method more recently, which means you do have a chance of dying by someone who's just chasing anyone with hacking tools, or someone else already killed the exploiter and you have to wait a little bit longer for the exploiter to get back on his track. And the dude almost killed me, and that was at the car shop, but he didn't, so he's a real one for that. Another thing about this method is that you really have to be patient. There's been many times I waited in a spot for a very long time waiting for an exploiter just for them to avoid me or pass by me without me noticing, and I'm not sure if that's in their script, but it does happen. Within time, the exploiters definitely became more advanced, and now they throw vehicles at you, and that never happened before. As you can see, you will miss, so you just gotta be patient and trust the process because there is a chance you'll get quantum hacked. Something you have to be aware of during this method is high ping. A ping spike is pretty common in Roblox games, but I don't always get it. But I've noticed most of the time it happens, it's really because there are exploiters in that server. I'm not sure if that's entirely true or if it's fact-based, but this happened, and this never happened to me before. Plus the exploiter was near, and this is the second time my ping spiked, so make what you think of it, but I definitely died. Hopefully this video helped you guys make some money in the future. I know it's a little challenging nowadays to earn any money considering that exploiters affect that. In my opinion, this is one way to combat the exploiters in the game and slightly slow down their way of earning any sorts of money, because at the end of the day, they are the ones who use that money to kill us. Side note, chat, they will talk to you. I've been messaged before and they will say LOL to your face if you can't kill them. So Don't crash out. I also want to say thank you so much for all the support you have shown in this channel. If you made it this far, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you've seen any of my other videos, some of the audio will sound a little bit different now due to some copyright. I had to fix it, but it won't be a problem for future videos. For the rest of this video, my audio will eventually come back because I finally noticed, but here are some highlights. And if I die, chat, it's really because I'm pushing content for y'all.
Stop.
Chat, I don't know what I was thinking. I was so sad. And this person kept running. I didn't expect her to have a gun. I played myself. At this point, I was just crashing out. Everyone was getting served bottles. I have no idea where this dude came from and how my shot didn't get him. Crazy clip. Thank you for watching. Get your money up. See you next time.